plenty of locomotives out there, most of which we know nothing about. Some we absolutely love and want to know everything about it. But there's a few that we just don't really like for some reason. So this video is going to cover 5 of my least favorite locomotives. Note, this video will not be a history lesson on these locomotives. You can watch other videos on that. But this video is supposed to be a little bit of a laugh. So, enjoy. Okay, so the first locomotive on this list is the Brightline SCB40. Now, the reason I don't like it is because, well, it looks like a European locomotive, but with a diesel engine, pulling European cars. Also, it just doesn't make sense how they're configuring it like a high-speed train, but yet, yeah, that's what I don't get. Not really my favorite. Maybe some people like them, but I just don't really like them. This is just my opinion, so, you could love these locomotives, and I won't be mad at you in the comments. But, I just don't really like these, they're not really the best, like, what's that word again? I forget what it's called, whatever. Well, they just sound not the best. I haven't been to them in person, so maybe they sound totally different in real life, but they just don't sound as good as other locomotives, and I do know they are European, sorry for that stutter, but, I don't like European locomotives as much as American locomotives, because, well, I am American, and, well, so of course I'm gonna prefer American locomotives to European locomotives, but, well, that's it for this segment. You could love this locomotive, as I said, but I just don't really like it. It's never really appealed to me, but, you can like it if you want. Moving on to the next one, right about now. Okay, so the next locomotive on this list is the EMD F125. And no, the EMD F125 is not an F unit, despite having F in the name. It doesn't even look like an F unit. Just doesn't look that good. It's looks like a knockoff Siemens Charger, something like that. It sounds like EMD's trying to compete with Siemens, that German company that makes the Charger. Trying to compete with it. I don't mind the regular Chargers. I just don't like SCB40s. I don't know why. But for some reason, they're just a knockoff Siemens Charger locomotive. They really are just a knockoff. They're still kind of low on this list, but I dislike them more than the SCB40 for reasons. It's not the worst looking, but I don't like how it looks. Yeah, I just don't like how it looks that much. But if you do like this locomotive, you're probably some 9-year-old foamer from Southern California. You probably are one. Anyway, that's gonna do it for this segment. Enjoy the rest of the video. Okay, so the next locomotive here is the Baldwin Centipede. Now, you probably saw this one coming. I honestly don't like it. It has way too many trucks. Just look at how many in the picture above. Just look how many trucks there are. Just look how many trucks. It's like, what was this person thinking when they were designing it? Honestly, it's not the best. Who would put that many trucks in there? It's not a steam locomotive, Baldwin. It's a diesel. And everyone else, like EMD and Alco, but they were this smart not to put. How many trucks are there on the Ball and Centipede? I don't even know. Count in the picture. But it's just way too many. Seriously, it's that. Why do they put that many trucks on it? It just makes zero sense. Put that many trucks on one locomotive. Also, I heard they used a lot of parts that were from the steam era that were on steam locomotives. But, well, they were a steam locomotive manufacturer. But even Alco locomotives, it's broke down constantly. They didn't use steam locomotive parts to my knowledge, but, who knows? Maybe they wanted to do that. But, anyway, it's just that it makes zero sense to, I just don't want to put it in, to do something weird. Maybe they're trying to think outside the box, but, just stick with what works, just maybe try using different types of trucks, or, use, 6 axles instead of 4 axles, if you like trucks, but just do 4 axles, as it's supposed to be a freight unit, but, I guess that's good for this segment. Okay, so the next locomotive on this list is the General Electric C39-8. Now, it's just that it catches fire a lot because it's a classic General Electric, and, the cab looks like a knockoff EMD standard cab. Seriously, I mean, all C series and U series and the B series, they all look like knockoff EMD standard cabs. Seriously. Really? It's like buying a knockoff Nerf gun. It's like buying a knockoff Nerf. It's like, seriously? I mean, also I heard that the prime movers, they're not as good as EMDs. I mean, they're just as good, but, they don't last as long. At least that's what I heard. Maybe that's not true, but, I think that they don't last as long, but maybe they work slightly better than the EMD counterpart, but, it doesn't really matter if it's just barely. I mean, the SD40-2 was a much better choice than this, probably. It probably was, and it probably still will be, if you're a Class 2 railroad looking to purchase a, locomotive to do, local jobs. But, who knows? It does catch fire a lot, but a lot of General Electric locomotives do. Also, I heard the crews don't like this locomotive. So that's sort of why it made the list. I just don't like it at all. It's like, General, do you believe in magic? It's honestly what General Electric is. I'm not a huge fan of their locomotives. I have some exceptions, like the, not C49, I can't figure out what it's called. You're probably laughing at me. The C44s, my bad. But, anyway, let's go do it for the second to last segment. Okay, so the final locomotive on this list is, drum roll please. This will be a very bad drum roll on my computer. Pretty bad, ain't it? But the General Electric ES44AC. Now, it does not sound good at all. You know the like revolver sound it makes? It doesn't sound good. It does it at idle, of all places. It does it at idle. Like, seriously? Most of the time I heard it at idle. It just, at, speed, when I see them mostly, they sound, it just goes, sorry I hit the mic. Sorry about that. I'm so sorry. Deeply apologize, but, really, like, honestly, I don't like these locomotives. I've never liked them. I've always had a prejudice against them. But, I do prefer the SD70 ACE much more. So much more. Just that it looks better to me. The cab, in my opinion, has a better view. And, well, in my opinion, it's just better. You might have a different opinion, but, it's just my opinion. It's not as good.